Guys, the jumps today, you definitely saw everything that we need to see for the 100-way. The base.
Is that the winning ticket?
Duh.
Stupid question.
We could figure out a pact or something. Each get 1/100 for the win.
The base team was building solid, building high, something you really can put the rest of the whackers on. Whackers were looking good. We've basically done all the pieces of it. Okay, it's going to be bigger. There'll be more to see, but for the most part, everybody has already done what they're going to have to do to make it work. Now we all have to do it together on the same jump, and that's the trick. Everybody has already proven they can do it. Now it's everybody for that same 70 seconds or so, being at your best, being on your game, being ready to go. Most of the time, these things, you know, you have a 99-way, and there's one person out. And that next one, another 99-way. Someone else, completely on another side, is out. Then it's 98, and there's two other people. Okay, it takes everybody being on the game all at once. Visualize what you've been doing especially today, the last week, but especially today during the time off. Start picturing this thing. 90% of you have been pretty close to where you're going to be in the formation. Go through it. Visualize it. Remember on those best jumps how smooth it felt, how controlled it felt, how you could look out in the stadium and see it all right there with that confidence before you're even close to it that this looks good, this is what I'm expecting. None of that rushed feeling at all, none of that lost feeling at all. Go through that and expect to see that when we get started. First jump Thursday, the big difference is just going to be the exit frame. Okay, it's going to look different than what we've done so far. But once we get through that exit frame and into the stadium, it's going to be looking pretty similar to what you've done. And we should be approaching it with a lot of confidence as long as we're prepped, as long as we're prepared. Go through it over tomorrow. Don't just leave it and walk back up on Sunday. Where was I? What was I doing? Go through it on the day off. Relax tomorrow. This has been a long stretch, and the 4 days of the 100 ways are much longer. 100-way dirt dives are longer. The day is longer, and we spend a lot of it standing out there in the sun at all times a day. So we need to have everybody's energy and prep 100%. We're going to meet. Breakfast will open again at 7. Standing here at 8. We will have the slots posted 7:30, 7:40. Expect it to be something similar, but we reserve the right to change our minds at any time. You good to go? Greg? It's all you.
I got one little announcement. I have a friend that wants to go fishing in Australia in November. So if anybody has a connection, whatever.
Would that be anywhere near Port Douglas?
Yeah, Port Douglas.
Paul Osborne.
I've already Paul sent me a Facebook message. We corresponded in the last 2 days.
40-foot catamaran.
Very cool. We're going in the right direction. My friend will be very happy. I also have a Odyssey. It's about 2 years old in Dan BC colors, Fury colors, and I'm trying to sell it. It's got to be somebody kind of tall, but anyway.
We can talk.
I'll bring your bloody average down.
Yeah.
All right, feelings to cover. Apparently the last couple of days, these guys have been observing you and they've come up with some nicknames.
Speak up!
Sorry. Apparently we've come up with some nicknames for these guys. So, Mark, you're the nutty professor apparently from now on.
We already call him that.
Nutty for short?
Doug, apparently there's something about Val Kilmer and the Doppelganger, so you're now the Iceman. Kate must be a MASH fan because she's now hot lips all ahead. Dan, sorry mate, but you're apparently a Rocky Balboa from now on.
Which one? Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
Well, you got a whoop on the first one, so about the second one. Larry was going to be stretched, but we've already got a stretch, so right now it's lanky for now, mate. And Tony, you're the Fonz, mate. All right. Chris is also selling T-shirts.
I am, if you like these.
Suck it up cupcake, boys and girl sizes. $15, $20. $20 over there, so you want to get a T-shirt from those guys, please feel free.
Suck it up cupcakes, one of the great quotes. I mean, everyone's got the shirts here, and as soon as anyone starts whining about
Guys, there's a few of our mates that have come over here that are really fighting to get back on the team right now. So let's make sure that we encourage them and support them because they're very still much part of the team. Okay, so when we're having a few beers tonight and having a feed and chin wag, yeah, we're on the same side. We're a team. So let's support those guys as best we can. Our photo with all of our short sleeve Aussie Way T-shirts will not be on the Thursday morning. It'll probably be the Friday morning after we've got dirt guys worked out, pictures, stuff like that. So be prepared to have our DZ photos, our photos of the P3 team and all the gang and all the people who have been going to get this out there and everywhere else on the Friday morning, night before.
What day is it today?
Today is Tuesday. Wednesday is off. Thursday's the first big day. Friday. Okay.
You know you're having a good time when you don't know what day it is.
Sizzlers is at 7 p.m. tonight. Okay, for those who want to come out there and check out Aussie Honeyway, you guys are more than welcome to along if you can make it. And just one more thing, guys, if you just want to just bow your heads for a sec. Yesterday was a bad day in Afghanistan. We had 7 US soldiers were killed, 2 Australians were killed, and 2 other coalition forces. Now, whether you believe in it or not, whether you believe we should be there or not, doesn't matter. They're still fighting for what we believe in. So just take a little thought for those people. It was a pretty bad day, and we lost a couple of Aussies. Yep. Righto. Last thing is, before you leave today, can you go past that table there? See Jen. She's going to give you another goodie because she can. Then I'll be sitting next door to her, making her look good. And I need from everybody here your jump numbers, your age, if you're a POPs member or not, what your home DZ is, and also what you want to do with your refund. We may do all of our 18 jumps and you get nothing back from these guys, or you might get some back, but you're going to get some of your registration money back. I don't know how much yet, but Jen would like to know, and I'll get the list, what you want to do with the refund. Leave it with a P3 account for your next event here, whether you want to leave it manifest or whether you want cash, so we know how much dollaros to take out from these guys before the weekend. Happy with that? Yep. And lastly, you guys rock.
Before I step in, we had 2 people joining us who were camp only, never planning to go onto the 100-way. Shar and Chris. Where's Chris? Shar, come on up. Come on up. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Yeah, can you leave the orange suit?
Nice t-shirt, by the way.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!